Have you ever felt like you're just drifting through life? You have big dreams, big goals, but somehow, day after day, they seem to stay just out of reach. You're busy, you're always doing something, but at the end of the day, you feel like you haven't really moved forward. If this sounds familiar, I want you to know you're not alone. And more importantly, I want to tell you there's a way to change it, a way to take back control and steer your life in the direction you truly want. It all starts with one incredible, often underestimated superpower we all possess: the power of a focused mind. Today, I want to share a story with you. It's not about a celebrity or a genius inventor. It's about a man named Alex, someone just like you and me. Alex was a graphic designer, talented and full of creative ideas. His dream was to start his own freelance business, to be his own boss, and to create work that he was truly passionate about. But his reality was different. Every morning, Alex would wake up with the best intentions. Today's the day, he'd tell himself. I'll finish that portfolio piece. I'll start reaching out to clients. But then the day would begin. His phone would buzz with notifications, emails, social media updates, breaking news. He'd think, I'll just check this for a minute. That minute would turn into 30. Then he'd open his laptop, but instead of his design software, he'd find himself browsing online stores or watching random videos. He'd get a great idea, but before he could even sketch it out, another distraction would pull him away. By the end of the day, Alex would be exhausted, surrounded by a dozen half-finished tasks, feeling anxious and defeated. His big dream felt more like a distant fantasy. He was caught in a cycle of distraction, a fog that was clouding his potential. Does any of this ring a bell? This state of constant distraction is what I call the scatter effect. Our attention is pulled in 100 different directions at once. We're trying to do everything, and as a result, we accomplish nothing of real substance. We're living in a world designed to steal our focus. Every app, every notification, every headline is fighting for a piece of our attention. But here's the secret: your attention is your most valuable currency. Where you invest your focus is where your life will grow. Alex hit a low point. One evening, looking at his messy desk and his empty portfolio, he felt a deep sense of frustration. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't untalented. So what was the problem? He realized his mind was like a ship without a rudder, tossed around by the waves of distraction. He decided, right then and there, that something had to change. He wasn't going to make a massive, overwhelming plan. Instead, he decided to start small, with simple habits, to reclaim his focus. This decision was the first step on a journey that would completely transform his life. The first habit Alex adopted was what he called the sacred hour. Every single morning, for the first hour after waking up, he made a rule: no phone, no email, no news, zero digital input. At first, it was incredibly difficult. His mind screamed for the usual dose of distraction, but he pushed through. Instead of checking his phone, he would sit with a pen and paper. He'd write down his main goal for the day, just one important thing. Not 10, not 5, just one. Then, he would spend the rest of that hour working only on that single task. For Alex, it was usually a part of a design project for his portfolio. During that first week, for the first time in months, he finished a complete design piece. It wasn't perfect, but it was done. That small victory felt monumental. It was proof that he could do it. The sacred hour became his non negotiable ritual. It was his time to set the course for his day, to tell his mind what was truly important before the world had a chance to tell him otherwise. His habit was the focus block. Inspired by his success with the sacred hour, Alex started scheduling two 90-minute focus blocks into his afternoon. During these blocks, he treated his focus like a precious resource. He would turn off his phone and put it in another room. He used an app to block distracting websites. He put on noise canceling headphones, sometimes just with silence, and he committed to working on a single project for the entire 90 minutes. It was like exercising a muscle. The first few sessions were tough. His mind would wander, and the urge to check something, anything, was immense. But just like with physical exercise, it got easier with practice. He learned to gently bring his attention back to the task over and over again. After a few weeks, these 90-minute blocks became incredibly productive. He was achieving more in those 3 hours of deep, focused work than he used to in an entire 8-hour day of scattered, distracted effort. He was building momentum. The third and perhaps most crucial habit was intentional rest. Alex realized that his brain wasn't a machine. It couldn't be on all the time. In the past, his breaks consisted of scrolling through social media or watching short videos, which was not really a break at all. It was just a different kind of stimulation, a different kind of drain on his mental energy. So, he changed his approach. He started taking real breaks. He would go for a short walk outside without his phone. He would stretch. He would sit quietly and just look out the window, letting his mind wander freely. He even scheduled a shutdown time at the end of his workday. At 6 p.m., he would close his laptop and consciously disengage from work. This allowed his mind to recharge. The surprising result: when he returned to his work the next day, he was filled with fresh ideas and renewed energy. His creativity, which he thought was fading, came roaring back to life, stronger than ever. Month by month, the change in Alex's life was astounding. His portfolio grew with high-quality, completed projects. His confidence soared. He started reaching out to potential clients, not with a sense of desperation, but with the quiet assurance of someone who knows their worth. Soon, he landed his first freelance client, then another, and another. Within a year, Alex had quit his day job and was running his own successful freelance design business, the very dream that had once seemed impossible. Alex's story isn't magic. It's a testament to a fundamental truth. Small, consistent habits, when practiced over time, create extraordinary results. He didn't find more hours in the day. He found more focus within the hours he had. He transformed his life not by making a giant leap, but by taking one small, intentional step at a time. He trained his mind to work for him, not against him. So, how can you apply this to your own life? Start small, just like Alex. You don't have to change everything overnight. Pick one thing. Maybe it's your own sacred hour. Can you give yourself the first 30 or 60 minutes of the day free from digital distractions? Use that time to journal, to plan, to work on your most important goal. Or maybe you can try scheduling one 60-minute focus block this afternoon. Turn everything off and give one task your undivided attention. See how it feels. The key is consistency. Your mind is a muscle. The more you practice focusing, the stronger your focus will become. The more you resist distraction, the less power it will have over you. You will start to see your big goals, your dreams, not as distant fantasies, but as achievable destinations on a map. You just need to draw the route, one focused step at a time. Remember, you have this power within you right now, the power to direct your attention, to quiet the noise, and to build the life you truly want. It all begins with a simple, profound decision to cultivate a focused mind. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope Alex's story has inspired you. If it has, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one small habit you are going to try to build more focus in your life? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Until next time, stay focused and keep building your amazing life.